Good evening, YouTubers. In this video, we're going to discuss gold and silver, primarily which is a better investment, gold or silver. Now, I'm personally invested in both gold and silver. I would recommend most people have some gold and have some silver, at least some silver, since silver is very cheap. Now, the similarities is that whenever gold goes up in price, silver tends to follow along. Now, they're nowhere near right now, the price level. As for instance, gold right now is as of me making this video, March 2016, gold is a little bit over $1,200 an ounce, and silver is at around 16 bucks, 15 something, I forget. But anyways, gold is argued to be the king of precious metals. And silver is the prince. Gold does have a very good outlook. I hear many experts saying that gold may go up to $5,000 an ounce or $10,000 an ounce. I would say in the near future, probably it might go up to $2,000 an ounce. There's a very good chance of that, or even $3,000 an ounce. But that's also, you have to take in consideration inflation. The dollar will go down in value. So what is your purchasing power with gold? Now, many people say that gold's not an investment, it's simply an inflation hedge. I would disagree with that in some respect. Gold, it does hedge against inflation, but I think as of early 2016, gold it can be an investment. You can make a profit off of it if it goes up high enough. I mean, gold can go up higher than the dollar can fall in value, if that makes sense to you. So you could make a profit off of this. Now, gold, if it's too expensive, silver, I mean, I think everyone should have some forms of silver. Silver is very cheap. It's very undervalued right now. I mean, $16 an ounce. I mean, that's like a bargain. It's dirt cheap. You can, it should, I hear experts saying that silver will go up over $100 an ounce in the future. It has gone to almost $50 an ounce in it was 2011, yeah. So 2011, these peak. I'll show you a chart up here if I can get my camera. Now this is the gold chart. This is a 20-year period. Now if you can see, if you jumped out of stocks in around 1999 or 2000 and bought gold, I mean, for a while, let's go to a 30-year chart. For a long time, gold has been stagnant since, like, as you can see here, from the 80s all the way through the 90s to 2000. Gold really didn't do much. It was more stagnant. So, but it's like around 2004, well, around 2002 actually, or 2000, whatever. Gold started to climb up and went up. If you had bought in 2000 and sold off in like in 2011, you could have made hundreds of dollars, over $1,000 in profit. But I would recommend just keep holding on. And right now we're about here. It's $12.24 an ounce, and I think gold, it could possibly dip a little bit lower, but I think we're around the bottom right now, right here. And from there, gold is just going to climb upwards, and it's just going to go up. Now, silver is a lot more volatile. As you can see here, if you had, bought in 2000, and if you had held on to it since then, it only had, let's see, it was back in 2000, it was around $5 an ounce. Right now it's around 15. That's not much of a big difference. I mean, in a like 16-year period, it's not a whole lot of difference. But if you had bought here and sold up in April 2011, around there, it was like around $45 or almost $50 an ounce. It was a bigger spike than gold, but also it fell farther down than gold. So, I mean, I wouldn't recommend timing the markets. That's too risky, and I don't think anyone's smart enough to time the markets exactly, unless you're super lucky or psychic. But silver right now, I would argue silver is a better investment than gold because it's so undervalued, and it's just gonna, I think in the future, it's gonna spike upward. People will say that silver is going to spike up because it's right now it's getting to be more rare than gold, but I would say that rarity is part of the deal. Why gold and silver are, well, primarily gold, is I think rarity is just part of the issue. Because if you think about it, rhodium is 4 times more rare than gold, but no one seems to love rhodium. People, I mean, when an economy collapses or something, people rush into gold and silver. So that's my general take. So I would argue that silver is a better investment than gold. Simply because it's cheaper, it's more undervalued, and I think it's going to go up more in value than gold, but that's my take on it. So, and I think anyone can get silver. It's a good buy right now. So that's my take. Thank you. Good luck.